What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your dude Chuck. We're talking about indie comic reviews, as always. We're on we're well into our 30s now. I think we're on episode 36 or something like that. So we're humming along. We got a lot of awesome indie comics here. If this is your first time checking us out, please subscribe, and check out our other stuff. I've got all sorts of amazing indie comics that I've been able to read, review, and check out. If you're here, if you're checking out this book, it means I liked it. I don't like to review books that I don't like. That's not to say that I'm just like, oh yeah, it was great, blah, blah, blah. But it's just, I only like to work on books that I enjoy and that I want to talk about, that I want to share to the world. So that means that if you're watching this, I found another book that I absolutely love and want to talk to you guys about. And that is Aeonian by Steph Manard. I hope I said that right. A lot of people Manard, but I'm gonna go Manard, and we'll see what's what. Trust me, I'll hear about it if I'm wrong. Dude, I mean, I like this book. How did this get into my hands? So, Steph was asking around for reviews, and I was like, I don't remember if I was mentioned or what, but I was like, yeah, I'd love to. And in the meantime, she was like, she said she did reviews as well, and so I sent her Belial. And as usually happens, it takes a while for reviews to happen. I end up with a lot of stuff on my plate, and, things get left behind. Well, I got an email from her first thing this morning, and it was the first thing I read, and it was basically her saying that she really enjoyed Belial and that she liked it a lot, and that really warmed my heart. It made me feel good. I'll be honest, I'd actually been feeling down that I hadn't gotten many reviews on it. At this point, I'd almost take a bad review just because I hadn't heard anything about it. So that was just a beautiful way to start my day, and I want, you know what? What is the best way that you can thank her? You can give her a Chuck's Raw review. So I read issues 1 and 2 to make sure that they were worthy of it. And guys, I'm here, which means it is. It is twisted and fucked up and right down my fucking alley. First off, the art is done by Stan Yak, and if you don't know Stan Yak, his art is, fucking above and beyond. He's absolutely amazing. Really good stuff. I love what he does, and so many other, he does so much. He has so many amazing titles to his name, and so much amazing work. So just the fact that she was able to pull Stan in it says something, because I don't think Stan would just work for anybody, or just oh, you're paying me, oh, okay, fine. No, if it sucked, he wouldn't be doing it. So right up front, just the fact that Stan's doing it, that's already saying something. So why did I enjoy it? Man, so what Aeonian is basically about is it's about this family, and I believe they go back to Victorian England, but it might be even further back. That's still a mystery. But it's this very high class, posh family. It's just the 2 parents and then 4 children, what used to be 5. And they seem to be trapped out of time. They're not able to leave this property, basically. And so they're trapped in this area, and they have servants around them all the time, and they're always doing these weird experiments. And so you're like, what the fuck's going on? The kids are super twisted. And of course you start to realize, because they're living outside of time, these kids are probably hundreds of years old. And the parents the same as well. So now it's okay, so what are they actually doing experiments on? And it seems that there's this person / creature that they're doing experiments on because they want to find how to stay alive forever. These people are not good people. Hell, even most of the kids are not good people. There's one. I like Phil. Phil looks to be probably the youngest, and he basically is given all the shitty jobs. He has to clean up everything, and he's like, "Nah, this is my life." And it kind of reminds me of when I was the oldest. My mom and dad had divorced. I lived with my mom and my 3 younger brothers, and my mom would be like, "Oh, someone puked. Charlie has to clean it up because you're the man of the house," and I'd be like, okay, a pet died. Charlie, you got to bury it. Okay, I guess that's me. So I feel Phil. I know what it's like to get the shitty jobs. I'm surprised that the youngest gets all the shitty jobs, but whatever. The kids are spoiled except for Phil. The parents are assholes, terrible people. The creature they're experimenting on, the person they're experimenting on, seems really nice. Like, it seems to be a genuinely nice creature, but we don't know enough about it to truly know. Like I said, twisted, fucked up. What these kids do, the ways that they entertain themselves are just not cool. You got some fucking Jeffrey Dahmer ass shit happening in this house. I don't think anyone's eaten anybody, but certainly there's a lot of weirdness, pain, physical torment, all sorts of terrible stuff. So, yeah, just brutality. Steph is really bringing it, and hun, good for you, man. It's dark. Like I said, super. I keep saying twisted, but that's it. I mean, I think you could call this book Twisted and be fine. Speaking of called, I'm not sure yet why it's called Aeonian. I'm interested. Like, will that come up later? How does that connect? Or does the name have some sort of significance that I don't know because I don't understand the word? So I know. Actually, I don't. Aeonian. I know I've heard the word. Is it an actual word or is it just awesome? I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Really bringing it. I'm just I'm flipping through, trying to look at the art. Let me see if I can show you. At least let me show you a cover. All right. This is like something out of. Can I turn? Oh, I can't turn around. That's too bad. Here, let's do this. Okay. I'm hoping that you guys can see this. There you go. Doesn't that look like something out of Silent Hill? I mean, seriously? It's just uber messed up. That just so happens to be one of the things that one of the kids does for fun. Yeah, like I said, they're all fucked up. So I think the one thing that I'm wondering here is, who am I rooting for? That's the one thing I'm wondering. Who am I rooting for? Because it ain't the family. The family wants the secret to living forever, and they don't fucking deserve it. They're terrible people. They have all these scientists and stuff who are trying to help them, and the scientists seem like nice people, though. I mean, they work for terrible people, and they I don't know how many scruples they have. So again, the only person I'm rooting for right now is Phil. That's really it. And even Phil, he doesn't seem to want anything specific. So I know a lot of people who, if you can't find someone to root for, they don't want it. I want a good story. I want an interesting story. So I feel like the hero in this story has either not been revealed yet, or they haven't been revealed as the hero. I feel like every story has a hero. We're just going to have to ride this one out and see how that happens. And I think that's a cool take. I don't think that we need to see the hero on page 1 or page 3 popping out with their origin and knowing right away. I like that we're not 100% sure who that is. So, yeah, gang, keep it up. I think you're killing it. I think you're doing something really cool. I know they did a Kickstarter a couple months back for Aeonian 2, which I read and I loved, and I think it's just amazing. And we did get to find out about the one lost child, which was pretty cool, frankly. I liked it a lot. And that also helped to move the story forward as well. I feel like anytime you see any kind of loss or death or anything like that. If it doesn't move the story forward, why are we doing it? And as much as there's a lot of mayhem and discuss and this is horror, so as much as there's a fair amount of that, I feel like every death was necessary to move the story forward. So kudos to that as well, because that's, I mean, if you're just killing people mercilessly for no reason, and we're not either falling in love with them and then losing them, or their deaths don't move things forward, then why? You're just killing people, and it's meaningless. And there's nothing in this that's meaningless. I feel like the things that I didn't fully understand will only come out as we move forward. So very excited. Guys, I think you did a wonderful job. I'm really excited. And everybody out there who's watching, check out the Aeonian. I'm trying to see who it's done by. I'm not seeing a publishing company. So hit up Stefani Manard on Facebook. Check it out. Like I said, art was done by Stan Yak. The colors were done by Robert Nugent. Letters were done by Rob Jones. Script editor was my good friend Leah Letterman. Love her work. Yeah. So go out there, guys. Check out this title. Kick some ass and enjoy it. And yeah, man. Remember to check out the channel. If you like this, I'm sure that you'll like a lot more of the other books that I've been talking about. And as always, peace, love, and comics, my friends.